Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Deus Ex Mankind Divided Blind. Now I'm still here in the TaskForce 29 building, trying to put a plant, a listening device on their servers, but to do that I need to access the servers first. I didn't actually want to jump up here. Is there anything? Okay, this should disable the power. Still not quite sure where that leads, but presumably somewhere. Ah, I think that leads exactly to my destination, in fact. Because I surely wasn't here, and this should be... Okay, there's a locked computer. But there's someone in there. Which... Am I even in the right place? Yeah, right next to the NSN, so... I think I am. You go through the servers, and then here. Or do you? I don't think there's a door here, but maybe I can somehow circumvent it. Neural subnet. Security rating 1.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Last time you used the NSN, the logs failed to delete properly. They are supposed to, but there have been a few peculiarities recently. Until further notice, unless you delete your logs manually, anyone who uses the NSN after you will be able to access a record of communications, including those of personal nature. Okay, that might be useful for me, presumably. Now, I think I have a code for this. Yeah, because I read about them having to do like a checkup on the servers. So it is the back of the NSN server, and I can do that by plugging this in.
The whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you now.
Prick, did he... Was I not supposed to do it now? Did he already see me do this? I think I might be screwed.
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Yeah, I think those are both important. Now, obviously, my my feelings as a player are informed by the fact that I know that the golden masked people are involved with the Illuminati because I watched the cutscene and Jensen didn't, but I'll try insisting just to see what happens.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai, and those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more, as long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Rosika before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Rosika. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Rosika? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Okay, so it seems he didn't notice me sneaking that plant in there, which I guess is good. Now, can I check this out? I can't use it myself, I don't think. Yeah, I would need his personal keycard, which I obviously don't have at the moment. But to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what this even is. Like, I assumed this is some kind of a communication device, but it looks more like a, I don't know, a mind-reading device or something. Like, why is it built this way? Why do you sit in this chair and have your head surrounded by this? Well, presumably I will learn more at some point. But before I go, I also want to explore his office a little bit. So he's been reading on ARC and Talos Racker. Something going on roughly in Poland, judging from the position of that crosshair, because this is the Baltic Sea. Well, I guess it's straight up in the middle of the Czech Republic, I guess, which makes a lot more sense considering where we are in this game. Current turn, white. Game history. So he's either been playing chess or watching chess matches, which both of those things speak to a certain character and a certain view on resolving situations. If somebody could be described as a chess master, why is his safe unlocked? Maybe because there's nothing inside. But if someone is a chess master, then it's used often in fiction to characterize him as someone who's careful and planning and cunning. What about this ebook? Hacks of aggression. There is no distinction between hacktivist and a corporate spy. Both damage businesses, banks and governments. Biggest challenge facing corporations today. Fairly conservative losses, up to 900 billion to the hundreds of trillions. Okay. Well, I'll go and talk with Chang again to see if he has anything to add to this situation, and if not, then I guess I'm on my way out of here.
We talking about the same Vince? Vince Black?
Shouldn't you be out there tracking down whoever tried to hack into us?
Yeah, I guess he
As soon as
has.
I know something, so will you.
He has. I guess he has nothing to add. So let me go out of here. But there is still one computer I haven't hacked, which is somewhere around here. Seaman McTavish. Now this won't work from this side because this doesn't go this way. So
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
okay, McTavish about VersaLife. We've been using resources to investigate VersaLife and the Chinese government. Does not lend credence to Samizdat claims about secret chemical weapons. Consider this an official reprimand. Everybody knows ARC is responsible for the bombing. Why the hell don't the cops just raid their HQ in Golem? Because the last time they tried it, the Augs kicked their asses. They did? Interesting. You'd think the police would use that as a massive propaganda opportunity, you know, because if the ARC coalition really beat up the police, then, you know, isn't that grounds for cracking even harder on them? Okay, now can I legally take things that are in here? That's, well, I surely couldn't legally do that, but I just did. There isn't anything particularly interesting here, unless I find like stun gun darts or something, but there aren't any. Enter the shooting range. It's probably not going to help me with anything. It's just a side activity.
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh?
Pick up the 9mm pistol. Where is it? Right before me. I was standing in the wrong lane. Shoot all of the targets. Okay, I didn't want to take cover. Freak. Why isn't he, you know, using it? Because I guess I don't have it. I don't have it attached to any number.
You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time.
That's actually a really bad advice, I would say,
If you zoom in
in real world life terms, because obviously if you reloaded your clip before emptying it, then you're pretty much wasting the bullets that are still inside.
to take down a target, but watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down.
Is that all? No, it's a whole combat course. it isn't particularly useful to me, I think, because if everything goes according to plan, I won't ever use most of those weapons.
See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time.
Okay, how do I pick up armor piercing? Hold Y. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can also change from full auto to burst, presumably. Oh, maybe I can't because I don't have the proper upgrades or something. But still, that's a cool menu in itself.
Easier, right? Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo.
Ah, and now it'll train me in the operation of the EMP bullets.
Shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them.
Yeah, where are the EMP rounds?
Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons.
Ah, it's going to give me a full like combat tutorial about attachments and everything. It might actually be useful at some point.
I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit.
Ah, I'm supposed to change the ammunition back into regular.
See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them.
Okay, so swap back to the pistol. Press tab to open the inventory and customize full auto. Ah, I don't really want to do it, to be honest. It's because I'm wondering if this is like just a demonstration and it's going to and none of it matters. It's going to quote unquote refund those crafting parts in the end, because I don't really need a full auto on the pistol for 300 parts. So to be honest, is it a quest what I'm doing right now? it actually isn't. So you know what? I think I'm not really interested in that. Can I leave? Okay, so I want to leave because I don't feel particularly great about spending so much on this particular upgrade, but first I will read this counterterrorism pre- and post-incident. With its unique constitution is empowered to handle both areas. Yeah, that's actually one of the points that the Alex Jones equivalent brought up on his show. Yeah, not all are happy with the future of counterterrorism. Well, those of us who played Deus Ex 1 know already how it all ended. It deleted my... Well, the game actually crashed, so I don't think I'm going to redo the whole course, but I will read the ebook just for, click on it just for the EXP boost. Obviously I've already read
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh?
the content of this. I don't really feel like redoing all that. Now it's weird because it seems it has removed my weapon hotkeys. Okay, I think I'm...
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He gave you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Aria. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
Is Ura really a response you're supposed to give to Semper Fi? Because obviously Semper Fi comes from Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful, faithful forever. But I'm not sure about that Ura part.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
Okay.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
So, I have, before I continue with the whole investigation of the train station attacks, there is still
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Janus provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
I need to also investigate a lead in one of the nearby apartments.
Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the TaskForce brought in a new psychologist this month.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Okay.
Well, I better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The TaskForce needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
Okay, so there's an apartment complex around here, and what room was that again? Apartment 33. Yeah, no, top floor apartment at 33 Olvani.
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over a beer. Not much going on.
But there are two staircases in that apartment complex.
More than a few around.
So, top apartment. Although I guess one of them is a shop, right? So that wouldn't be it.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Yeah, so it's the other one.
Can't believe a word they say.
Okay, hack. There's one port here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Damn it, I screwed it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm dead.
Access denied.
I should probably be using more of those hacking helps, but well, I guess could have always done that. Samizdat, resolution, punch out. Already read that issue. Okay, there's some kind of a conspiracy board here as well, with the map of the city. Pravdovos. When and who? Yeah, it's clearly investigating us. That much is for sure. Well, let's check the computer. Samizdat, welcome. So is there like a reporter for them?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I'm dead because I don't know where I'm going with this.
Access granted.
Okay, I guess that did work, kind of. Moon base. Getting antsy about the next issue. I told him we should lead with the moon base story, and he freaked out. Ah, because the Illuminati have a literal moon base in this timeline. Bones won't shut up about the moon base. I tell him we have no facts. I'm assuming you've got something on the Pravdovos by now? Join Samizdat. Okay, and there's a communicator as well. Prick. Okay, this is obviously nonsensical because this will blow the fact I'm not the person. By the music store or the old church. Okay, so that gives me... Find Samizdat in the Davni district. But it's a whole different district of the city though. So I'll take a look at the map in a moment. First, let me finish investigating this apartment. Wow, that's a really spacious bathroom. Responsive. Why the president wants the US to be a communist country? By Vladimir Putin. Interesting. That's a weirdly shallow bathtub. Well, let me check the rest of... Okay, this goes out to the apartment complex. Snacks, refrigerator. It seems there isn't anything here apart from what I've already... Yeah, this is the same issue. Apart from what I've already seen. So I think...
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers in the Davni district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the TaskForce's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the TaskForce.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Nothing suspicious here.
Okay, but let me take a look at my map here. So I need to go to the metro anyway for the main objective, but yeah, travel to Rozitska, but sewers. Wait, so is this... Maybe this is a different district, like this whole part. Because obviously it doesn't have to be a different map. It even says a red light district here. Valley territory. Okay, I feel like I should explore the rest of this map before traveling onwards with the main plot. So I've been here. Cleaning supplies, been here as well. I've explored roughly half of it. Because I've been at this plaza. Hemingway's Fine Spirits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like I've explored pretty much roughly half of it. Limb clinic. Okay, so I'll continue onwards to through here, because the limb clinic in itself might be kind of interesting to investigate. Obviously, with me being augmented, maybe it'll offer me a better price on the praxis kits. Pradovos.
I know.
With the 10, with this depiction of a person drowning themselves, I have a sudden...
You sicken
me. Yeah, I thought it won't be possible. I don't think Jensen could swim, even back in Human Revolution. I mean, maybe he can.
More commonly known as the Old City. The wall itself was brought down in the 13th century, at least where it wasn't incorporated into the surrounding infrastructure. Prague has always taken pride in embracing progress, but also valuing the past.
Oh, quit.
This plaza also offers a view of the river and the opposite bank, as well as the best view of one of the most distinctive buildings in Prague, the Palisades Blade. How is that for merging the old and the new?
It certainly is an interesting looking building.
Personally, I think it is one of the most distinctive buildings in the world. But being a native, I may be slightly biased. It certainly makes Bolzano Plaza a popular spot for visitors and locals.
I assume that statue is of the Bolzano?
Yes, Bolzano Plaza is named after Bernard Bolzano. More precisely, Bernard Placidus Johann Nepomuk Bolzano. Now that is a mouthful. Bolzano was an early 19th century philosopher and mathematician notable for his works The Theory of Science, The Paradoxes of the Infinite, the textbook of the science of religion, and a number of other treatises I haven't read. And don't worry, there will not be a test after the tour. Okay, have a look around. There are a number of interesting shops in the area. If you have any questions, ask, and don't wander too far. We'll continue the tour when you are all ready. Hello. I hope you're enjoying the...
Who would even listen to that crap?
Sorry. I thought you were with the tour.
I warned my wife that we shouldn't come to this city. It's too dangerous.
I should have known better. We don't get many augmented tourists anymore. Don't get many tourists at all since the terrorist attacks.
I hope not too.
Okay, reserved. Daphne, yeah, Daphne district. So I guess it is on the same map.
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Switch up patrol.
No troubles, yes? I'm watching.
You seeing anything?
You go away. You people very nearly killed my brother at the train station.
The tourism industry is really going to take a hit if this keeps up.
That is another weirdly topical statement at the time I'm recording this.
Nothing wrong with a piece of wood is as far as I would ever go. Sorry, I cannot help.
This city is changing so much, so fast. I hardly recognize it anymore.
Workshop. I'm not quite sure how would that help me, but it is a little bit creepy with the mannequins. Or I guess they are more like marionettes. Presumably this will give me access to another parts of the district, but I'm not looking for anything in particular here for the moment, so I think I'll let it go.
Fuck walking this beat.
Copy. Heading out.
The limb clinic is torn down. Blame the clanks. Clanks are cancer. I guess that makes sense with the strong anti-aug.
I have a family.
With the strong anti-aug sentiment in this district in particular.
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Tired. Versalife. Okay, that's a horrifying advertisement to be honest.
Go away.
Until the rubble at Rosika station is cleared, metro service outside the core is impossible.
Zdravím. Tyhle části moc augmentovaných není. Nebo teda už ne.
I told you we were going to be fine, didn't I?
You did.
Look, it's like flying after a major plane crash. Safety measures go through the roof. This is the same thing. Terrorists blow up the train station. Safest place to be after that happens?
On a train.
On a train, exactly. Look, my wife would feel better if you left
I'm
us alone.
sorry. I don't want to talk to you people. Just get away from me.
Keep your eyes on something. I haven't read that. A worldwide acclaimed public event, Zoobotics. Okay. Wait, Irenka Bauer? So, the actress, the one that is a little bit not all there in the head, she apparently played in one of those movies at some point. Libush Apartments. I don't have any business here either. Yeah, I think it doesn't make sense for me to go so deeply into all of the places without any actual business to do there, because I'll just spend a lot of time, and then at some point presumably I will have to return there anyway to like do a side quest or something.
I love
Last week a younger addict assured me she would never ever sell her body to feed her habit.
So instead I think I'm going to go Red Light District. I think I'm going to go.
That clank was so pissed.
Wonderful.
I never ran so fast in my life. My heart is still pounding.
I got it all on video. You're going to go viral.
Maybe it'll become an Olympic event.
Can't take
Make
that
the Augs
kickback.
useful for something.
Look, it was awesome, but you have to promise me you're never going to do anything that stupid again.
Come on. You know better than to ask me to make a promise I can't keep.
The Nameless. The Nameless what? Is it a club or? It's closed anyway. Apparently it's called Roskosz. It's called a pleasure district, which is awfully direct.
Hey, get away from me. I'm not supposed to be here. But as long as I keep to myself, the police should leave me alone.
Everyone is doing it. Why not me?
Co se to dzieje?
Okay, but it seems I can't get through here at the time.
The train station attack means bad news for our kind. Soon, no streets will be safe for us.
Okay, so I'll go to the sewers to try and track down.
So many people died in the explosion.
Terrible. I really hope the police find out who did it.
Why I wanted to be
Then
a
we can
cop.
have a public trial and execution.
That's barbaric.
Let the punishment fit the crime, I say.
Well, I don't exactly agree with that, but then again, I don't exactly agree with many of the things people say, because people do say things like that, like capital punishment, and even like what's the word? Mutilation of criminals is something that people still advocate in some parts of the world, and actually also practice in some parts of the world. But I was speaking more about the advocates in the developed countries. So I'm not exactly surprised they do it in this universe, which is pretty shit overall. So okay, this is an apothecary.
A customer, right? Over here. What you need? What do you want? Hypostims? Pick up a prescription? If you want Mikkel or the doctor, they're not here.
Oh, that's a steal, actually. I'm going to buy it.
I'll take the hypostims.
Here. But that's all I have for now.
This place has a doctor?
Oh yes, Dr. Sipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did he do for them?
He calls it experimental neurotherapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neural therapist do exactly?
He is vague about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
Who is Mikhail?
My nephew. He works here as an assistant, but he didn't show up for work today. His apartment is just across the street. Would it have killed him to let me know he can't come in?
Probably not. Especially since you seem like such an approachable boss.
Did you come here for something?
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
I'm not exactly sure why are they selling snacks at a pharmacy. It seems weird to me. It doesn't. Is this a thing? Like, because I've never seen that. Although, I guess maybe it isn't. It isn't exactly a full-blown pharmacy. It's like a what you would call the. It's something akin to like a Rossmann shop. You have cosmetics, but also clinic supplies and stuff like that. So it isn't just a pharmacy. So I guess because you can buy snacks at a Rossmann, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Apparently this area is not restricted, so... Oh, but this is. Now where would that go? It seems to be filled with gas, so presumably not wise to enter without a rebreather. What is that? Just some weird advertisement, I guess.
A city is like a body, a relationship, or a reputation. You've got to maintain it, or it slowly falls apart.
This is some kind of a squad. Seems nobody's here though. Okay, some money which I'm not going to steal. Maybe it'll be used later for something. Now, where am I going exactly? Down. So, this is the red light district, which...
Sure, after dark, when the rest of Prague goes to sleep, the red light district comes alive.
Whatever I want?
Well, yeah, within reason, I guess. What do you want exactly?
I don't know yet. I think I want it all.
Well, I can't exactly get there myself, for now. Locked.
Slyšeli jste zprávy?
Not much going on.
It's not that kind of music shop.
What the hell is this?
You'll have to just download it. I told you. Nobody collects those discs anymore.
They brought vinyl back.
For about 5 minutes. Maybe if you wait 20 years, CDs will be trendy again.
She said they brought the vinyl back, which is true nowadays, kind of. It has become quite popular, I've heard, among some people to collect vinyl and actually, you know, listen to it on a gramophone. There seems to be a stage being built.
Hey, you should take care of yourself around here. I don't know if you had anything to do with the bombing, but not everybody around here is as open-minded as me.
Co to kurwa? Mazej sakra otantać.
The glorious kurva. The most famous Slavic word. Word. It's actually pretty much the same word in many of the Slavic languages. Polish, Czech, Russian. Although, wait, is it also in Russian? Not quite sure, but I think in Slovak as well. Now it's going to bother me.
That could kill a few hours.
Do Russians also?
Haven't we got?
Well, anyway, even if they don't use it this way themselves, they would surely know it and understand it.
That kind of thing.
Nemáte poslední dobou problémy u kontrolních bodů? Poslední dobou mě takhle buzerujou, i když mám příslušný povolení.
Mám ti to zopakovat? Já anglicky neumím.
Seems like a bad dream.
I can't understand how someone can be so resistant to change.
I can't believe how fast technology changes. Just when you get used to something, it's replaced.
Okay, now the access to the sewers was supposed to be somewhere near the music shop, so I guess this is probably literally it. Okay, but there's also some kind of a dump here, which looks kind of interesting. Okay, I can't get back up here because I don't have the org that lets me jump high, so I'll have to go around. Actually, I want to check the music shop itself. I think is this the same building from before? Or? No, it's a right. It's the police precinct. They mentioned that it was bombed some time ago, right? And apparently it still hasn't been rebuilt.
I do not talk to strangers, and you are definitely a stranger.
Move it, Hanser.
Jste na dovolený nebo co? Já bych odsud taky ráda někam vypadla.
Okay, and this is back at the metro station. So I guess since I can't access the... since I can't access... Was I here? Since I can't access the
problems already.
red light district for now, then once... it is something, but I don't have any business here. Since I can't access the red light district, once I'm done with the music shop and then descend into the sewers to meet that Samizdat guy, I will be...
I'll quit, that's all.
Oh, wait. No, I'm back where I was. After that, I will be ready to proceed with the main plot, I guess. For the time being, at least. Anything here?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, vinyl.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck. I'm closed right now, sorry.
What's up with all those people that say they're closed and yet keep their doors wide open? Is it supposed... Are they just saying it because I'm augmented?
Do not mind me, I was just leaving.
Well, anyway, as a punishment I'm going to hack your computer because Andrzej Twarożek. Apparently nobody cares if I do that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I think I'm screwed, actually.
Access granted.
I'm sorry.
How often do I need to slam a proverbial door in your face to get you to stop harassing me? I open my mail and there's another offer from you. My answer? Same as before, getting the pattern. I'm not selling. I don't give a shit about your market facts and doom and gloom. The music box is mine. It's my livelihood.
I hope not new.
If you want to open a secure information coffee crap house or whatever, go ahead and back someone else. There's enough buildings starting to pop up empty. Now we have Hotel Golem next door. Do what you want. So somebody is trying to convince him to sell the shop. That saves my life.
What did she say?
Quiet Apocalypse's new release is topping the list.
Benign?
Important update. Due to the latest events in Prague, Deus Ex have pulled out of their Q&A signing. Okay. Whatever. That wasn't particularly enlightening, to be honest, but... Okay, so... It's funny how nobody cares that I'm doing that either. Like, there's just a guy sneaking into the sewers in the middle of the street and everybody's like, okay. Now... Is this the same sewer system from before, or... Like, is it connected to the part with the casino, or is it totally different? Well, anyway, I think I'll start next time Bye.
There is no such thing as free will. We are programmed from birth, heredity, culture, background. We think we make choices, but even they are programmed.
There's actually...
What does hypothermia feel like?
There are interesting things to be said about what he just said, but I don't really have time for that right now. So, you know, the whole concept of determinism versus free will. For now, if I were to summarize my thoughts on this, is that I don't really believe, like, I believe that we believe that we have free will, and that is enough. In reality, I don't think we really do, but denying that is leading into many problems on like legal matters, because if we
might freeze to death.
If we technically assumed that people have no free will whatsoever, then you can no longer prosecute anyone for anything they do, because nobody has any responsibility for anything they've done. But as I said, that's a longer topic. Maybe I'll return to it at some later date. For now, I need to pause. This episode has been long enough anyway, so I'm going to end it here. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!